say the okasa mama chi mo akwaba
yeah me brenya
but try to pay bia boko de
bibia boko
yen fa say kase mo office na na adwene okasa na so takrade enso happy ene etie fo ho ene Ghana fo ho eye adwene penti wotimi abekan sa ene anape first of all we de mama mbisa wo na vetting ti say impede say nim enso ebisa
brenya vetting no na em say eye pa the mama kasa ne say I enjoyed it you kusua de from my interactions with the committee no misua de from mo so musua bebre free me ho yenya very good interaction nia me hu ye ne say no on person mo dig deep in who the competence of the candidate or aspirant, and also they were particular about the FA restoring its integrity, and therefore umbusa practical ways, practical solutions how to best solve that integrity issues na FA na femono, and that stands to reason. Says if you want to lead that charge then you must lead by example, and therefore you must also be a person of impeccable integrity.
Be without blemish.
Yeah, so and I was satisfied with myself and the way Nema Esikoye. To me, say one thing I observed was that they were fair in their dealings. That is the most important thing. They were fair.
You didn't get the impression said they were there to get you?
No. Anytime I can say, if I had issues with any of the panel members being on the panel.
So issues be with them are always
in terms of because they are
fairness, on the grounds of fairness.
Exactly, and Mika said they also made me to understand the vetting was being recorded for future reference.
Recorded vetting?
Of course.
Okay.
And a standard practice, even any other jurisdictions, even company be frail.
Interviews, yeah.
Not even interview. Company be frail on phone. Now, I'm saying, please note that this call is being recorded
for customer service
exactly.
assurances.
So, exactly. So, it wouldn't be your word against this, but there will be record for it. So, I also like that part. Say, and my word against this. And from there, no, I think Bibia was smooth sailing.
And everyone wants to be a disqualified ebimo. From your experience, because you copan and name
me manko with anybody because I am vetting. I was there alone with the panel and their secretary. Obi call and you see I cannot speak to it. Na mini ho. Inti no minti min kase ebe mwanwa na enye mwanwa.
Maybe surface
obi kan nyame no obi nyina.
Obi nyina ho very well. Maybe say because to be call interview panel be say interview panel we there. Or me antagonistic. I said they are there to scare people. Did you get the same impression from your own vetting?
No, as I said earlier, no. They were fair. I can break this. I had one petition against me in the area of intermediary for radio, so and I had said, Obi always should be on petition the committee rather than going on the propaganda tangent. And then I know intermediary, Ogusi intermediary and all that. So it was brought up. So there will be a petition, say, me intermediary, and we engaged, and it was settled. Until now, I feel say they are fair.
What's the 20 there? They are either peripheral issues there, but when we chassis, now you have peripheral issues anymore. How did you address the intermediary question and Bissau?
Oh, I think we don't need to go there. To be honest with you, my vetting,
because
I've dealt with it. If you want us to go into it, make me answer. I feel say. Once the committee have been petitioned and I've gone to do justice to it, intermediary may deal with it over and over and over. But if you still want us to go there, I think it's an issue of law. Issues now may detractors equity in terms of the articles of FIFA. No, were basically requisites for becoming an intermediary.
Okay. The prerequisites.
They
also intermediary.
Yes, obey intermediary. These are the conditions precedent. These
Sure.
are the prerequisites for becoming an intermediary. They are not conditions for exiting the intermediary business to become something else. Secondly, emra adia edim nipa ebrienya say emra bia no ye wo different clauses which are intertwined, interwoven that give meaning to previous ones or subsequent ones. It don't mean kokoti ba keke.
Out of context.
Out of context. Okay. Even the omu quote no. Ese se o pese obeye intermediary. Association register or no. I was almost satisfied almost say uni any contractual relationship with clubs, leagues, confederations or FIFA. Now to also say even if such a relationship exists, I mean, let me continue to quote it. Such a is a kind of saying who needs a relationship with confederations, clubs, associations or FIFA that could lead to a potential conflict of interest. That is underlying word of our statement. Now a course can say even if that relationship exists, the intermediary is precluded from implying say it exists in relation with his activities as an intermediary.
Okay.
And what you're saying, it means that such a relationship can exist, but the moment you imply say it exists in line with your activities as an intermediary, then you are provoking a conflict of interest situation. What's an American? After intermediary is jurisdictional. Adibaku and Kofonim is the historical background to the
from
FIFA
player agency
to
intermediary.
Time a player agency, no crime. Maybe in 2008, Now a FA player agent.
License.
Yes, na FIFA the questions 15 ba. Na FA no the 5 account.
20.
But uchro we are FA no the my license, Me kai say me be agent the very first year. Na me the minimum na ma FIFA agent. Until I wrote a letter to FIFA. Me throw a letter na me the share as a FIFA agent. FIFA throw me back say I cannot hold myself as a FIFA agent. Name of Ghana FA registered agent.
Sure.
Not that time there was nothing like FIFA agent. FIFA bid deregulating in 2012. Going on. I'm by year no jurisdictional and even on transaction basis, but they gave the associations opportunity to register for a period of time. Into intermediary or Englander, it does not make you an intermediary in Ghana. So they will need to be no one tells here. Uko Ghana FACC. Ubo some uko website ubo bi abehu intermediary list. Uko English FA ubehu omo intermediary list. Eno kire o say we intermediary wo England wonya wo Ghana. First na FIFA publish list when it was international, but now it's jurisdictional. I mean, can say Mitchell, there was a time we were going to do a deal. I was involved in a deal that was going to happen, a free aqua to Birmingham City. Na me no live at an deal. It was during the deal, and Oliver Behun said, Onye or intermediary or Italy, but onye intermediary or England. Into unto me, any deal, and I guess I mean, it made Oliver to register in England. What's in American? I say, there are several issues and conform here, Omu redeem Rano and here, no Mafano Mukuti. Another issue was that Omusu was still Nanaya was an intermediary in 2019, January, because na English FA list in the meeting was so. FA no publish per FIFA regulations, they publish their list at the end of every match. That is in April. And publish a list, Say May who decided when you intermediary bioma, would be one list and so I could say publish another list. And if it's on record, say Mejai, because my trauma was a mini biom, you deactivate my registration. Now be didn't go so list and so it doesn't mean say I am still an intermediary, but all said and done, I think it was good. They petitioned the committee to get the record set straight. I am glad that I had the opportunity. I mean, natural justice. I was given a fair hearing. And I also explained things, and things I believe were accepted from the feedback.
All right, Yaw Amponsah so nkomo any pa mini no edi nkomo Yaw Amponsah or one of the presidential hopefuls any pa 7 and the most yento about year encounter with the presidential aspirant no and nei edi no so no edi nkomo wodwuma mu na yan chance free relationship with football. How then did you fall in love with football? Again, people have very interesting stories how they got connected to football. Be that into the or administration mono. If you are more be that, I mean, so called Legon or LLB, LLM, or a law, sports lawyer. Why then did you decide to get into management of football?
Me da say, me kaipa say Mexico 83 World Cup. Na me Mexico 86, sorry. I was born in 83. Mexico 86 World Cup. Na me di 3 years. Na me share TV on papa down for fee. Near share World Cup no. At the age of 3, na Maradona didn't share goal. Mekai sa kola kete na meeting team or the nsa black and white TV na mpanyi for no you come ya kola we dey so dey na nim. But after replace, I'm be who say ordinance, and they predicted say, hey, will be a great footballer in future. My son, no, I'm a bobo pa, but I'm a chairman. There are times, I guess you be Pamela Mitchell, Ufiansa, and then Papa no money, my casa, sana, Makwa Kobo. But unfortunately, no, minya serious injury at the age of 8. Or wakame black cobra ekame wo kakasonanka baby aminyi no ama at general hospital. I was almost like pronounced dead.
Wow.
Yeah, I woke up in the midst of corpses,
dead bodies.
Yes, but nyamin chade no
kedisha fridman kanu no
nyamin chade no metihane na damage me nine no na meji me nine nti me na me koso de Bosuo team coach near dear, but team bia mekobia no almost me nine na no act a bit funny.
Yeah.
Until me decided say me mbobium na mom no I still want to remain in the industry. Till me kai say me dey me twice call me school. Na me wole gone no and me started say me coachy Saba B block team. Saba no your team pa till me coachy team no at the winning tournament in Legon. And I decided then say my person may coach. My person may an international coach. But going forward, no, realize this coach, we are black out there unya opportunities ufo se wo se unya. Na nyamin cha de me wo final year, third year and final year no. Na me na mfo bia na me no at the lower level those days coach ne school team ni ade no ebi makopie kotoko, ebi akopie Real Sportive ni ade. Na no mo bre yi nti mo de betu manim say men emwa omo nti me start manage omo as a player manager, not licensed, like omo ba na me bo omo na me direct omo ni ade enu mu na 2007 opanyin bi a efe no SK Buafo Travel and Tours now catch me say yaw mini pe bo Malaysia no see teams na no mu hia players for Malaysia nti so players bi obetimi di bi akọ nti no me explore na me the two players Kofi Bequin no bo Nania then ebe bought my youth say or your prophet and one Godfred Imprim obo Kotoko and na me do call Malaysia no something wonderful happened. Trial no they perform so well say afina ministers mayors near there na omo ni me ho agro na I observe something in Malaysia. We observe say talent no mo ni kra but organizational wise, infrastructural wise, it was perfect. And now for boys, some do free and $50 cry, they were not earning a month. Now for back $5,000, back $4,500. I'm saying, hey, Saturday is a cow year. You home better to me free Malaysia by and I'm be registered 2008 and I'm be registered to become an FA license agent. Then na me shas yes me year jumano. Something significant happened. In 2009, we won under 20 World Cup. And as a freshly registered agent, I was excited. Say, hey, I did top players aboard then. But unfortunately for us, as the Brazilians did second, were selling their players 8 million, 9 million, 10 million. Now Ghana for even 200,000 kutia. Na abrafon eko machi. Tino busa say na ekosi e ma me tu kwan eko Brazil. So I wanted to find out why that was the case. Me ko nyame charge me ko hia mpanyifo bi, those who were in charge with Neymar, a man who owned the Traffic Academy, a man who had the media rights to the entire Brazilian games and Argentina games in South America. And I'm told me say mentia de biase. Ya dem about finals of under 20 World Cup. Ya shemo, we are champions. But mo tomu players 8 million, 9 million, 10 million. Yeah, the 200,000 crown. Yeah, bre. And I'm say, ampa omo share tournament, they saw the quality of the Ghanaian players. Omo believe say, although the quality of Ghanaian players and Brazilians was so no, yeah, cry players no were more so omo no. So ideally, we should be selling more than them. But the problem was that they had built their league system, and the structures to a point it was able to cover an average player crowd to sell at that price. But we are not built our league to have that credibility. It is said, and the American ubi ko said you move Frenchman mokola soko to tomatoes. Now ubisa ko ShopRite akra mo soko to tomatoes. The same tomatoes. Ebi kwa mokola de nukra nsuo na no de. But akra mo de no yeden ne boy den same mokola de because of what? Packaging. Then I discovered also say when they quote the player figures now, say be at 5 million, it's backed by facts and figures in terms of statistics and videos. Mm-hmm. So they introduced me to Soccer Association, a website, player statistics. Okay. A covering in I approach Soccer Association. I'm say, who say South Africa, Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, in our website is so. Upese who player BCV, so about how many matches, or share how many goals, or about 90 minutes you free more all that I was to me call UK company Soccer Association. I'm say most countries so in Africa was me pese Ghana about your bedden. And almost you free of charge. All you need is for the association to agree to enroll, and then at the end of every match day, one IT person will feed the information
data into the system.
And I'm saying fantastic. And I'm back Ghana, and I'm be home Mr. Brapia. This was in 2009. It was then the PLB chairman. I'm cool. I'm say, idea mehunye. And mehu say, yeah, ebeboa ye pa because your player values, we are underquoting it. And even me as an agent, player also call 1 million. I mean, your commission, maybe 100,000, or call 100,000, maybe 10,000. No, so nana, we are brilliant. The minute paying for bidding uncommon. Feedback a chain or the man was that no, almost Francis Pet and an IT person at the time. Now the job will be too burdensome for him. I even offered another guy. I said, and you almost for another IT person comes. Meet you because at the time, we'll be also 100,000, 10,000. Look at the difference. But Uncle Siaga, 10 years down the line, see a ton players to the tune of $10 million, sir. It could have been $100 million. Sure. So as you can ebekohin and can buy your economy. I did back when saying we and say clubs, none me ton players more mono. What they what on club almost struggle infrastructure, equipment, everything almost struggle when your imagination is a omuniska. Then what on player $200,000? I'ma say club A. After Bono. Scano buy an club and wakoto new car. Ebia will sit down for players no condition. And the same and club no condition and sisa. Na my bar radio so na me kasa na me say me kai as far back as 2009. Galka PLB GFA organized seminar at Accra Sports Stadium. Yeah. As to why people were not going to the stadium. Then Miami New Keto Kreku was then the administrative manager of Galka. Of Otonsa Frame say Nana but never chair Wadwin as one of the special guests. Why I am considered me buy the margin matching chair by 10 solid points. Of frame chair so your points out the buy in a fat at the won't form a committee without me. I didn't have an issue with it. In the end, the answer she late I think 2013, 2014. And I'm saying Mr. Brapia Kasao Sempa FM, my sister station say Ghana had a committee, but yenfa recommendations in Yejuma because in maybe a seminar say Abranti be Babe Kasai ye pa, but nay or the buying in a committee in content when Hunia Ecusia. So back to what I was saying, to me realize clubs no fa Sicano and yet near I was expecting. And I'm about radio so make I was here running football as a business. I was saying say. Then I got to a point I realized Casa no kwa is not enough. Ebi I was saying yeah, na ebi then susia. And when a ma by default me copy Kumasi cornerstones. Me call corners. I'm about me also no sponsorship. So I took corners. First season they placed 11th. I branded the team very well. Ubi Kumasi be follow corners be realized the corners were back. Second season it was going well. At the end of the first round, near that fit. But now many swade who are medical corners and now nipe be in TSC. They wanted to be stuck in their old ways. For instance, corners no more training or same park. Me buy and I move to forestry park and air grass because I didn't understand why your boy matches were Kumasi Sports Stadium. Now you training was same park, more or less gravel park. Here we are, then we go and play at Kumasi Sports Stadium. To me, I said, me buy every day for forestry to train, and we were doing that. But not supporters in being TSC say yeah, but see training. Forestry wa. I also and I was trying to explain to them say scanner would be forestry aba show no boaboa no Sunday na fa be hwe team no na emum no team no nya den enye ska stadium ti edumre bi na feel say me ye me am dey say metimi aye no sene me pe and ma me dey resign at the end of the first round near that fifth no and me dey eba kind of say best start Fire Rangers and as na mpanyifo na nyi ho say me free ho because they realize I transform the team and unfortunately that season corners went down and the following season they couldn't even register, which is a sad story for me because na makoma wom na face me chiao
and then almost we dey how we corners we dey how
we say me be corners
no lawyers na was impact side or corners in one more o me da pram wa ejuma
Penny. Now, no, I mean, conquer corners, but I'll create a enabling environment for corners to function.
All right.
And if you want to share Fire Rangers, I say, we bear me witness, say, we modeled the club very well, we branded the club very well. Yeah, dear. But one thing I realized is, so we say, when you scour quarter bands into being shared, so now find example on some quarter bands in Libya. You are not being fair to the person. Maybe I'll do with scout the better. Nipa no any scout the better. Me can't manakosi saying. Me be a Fire Rangers and I was branding the team very well. Me call Yaw Amponsah, beautiful page, spending about $25,000. I'm for some for share branding no so. On be so everything. Ebe but nipa no so ni scout the be ya. Ontimi nye. Intina me say you cannot build a heaven within a hell until we grow as a group. Until we grow as a group, no. Fantasy me quite a nice pitch. We bought 15 home matches. Me quite away. I could bought 15 matches on grassless pitches. Like I say, and we pay. Into the Fire Rangers, Fire Rangers was a difficult task. Eastern region, they set it up. Now Eastern region, Eastern region, there. Oba also be the queue. They want me bank qualify. Na mentias your boy, you qualify as a mobile kaya. Middle league inquiry about final no pre no and a lot of legal tassels. You qualify for Division 1 Zone 3. Almost started 3 matches before Fire Rangers become because of Emrasemi. Almost see a fini aba intimate qualify by Nyamin Chadi after all the legal tassels you qualify. And every both season and also we say and another legal issues. Almost changing relegation. The copy cast and reinstating. You know. And might be about football, no, any my life in football, no, and be na makano. But in terms of sports law, no, as I represented players, and I realized that na emrani di omunya any clubs. Say, be here say me ankasa no me upgrading myself in that area. Say be meet me abu omuye. Through that, na me call UK no so no. I mean, Chadi me kushia Pennyfo be Tony Fernandez, owner of QPR and Asia. I'm in the company be far partnerships. Ekoye Juma. Omoye sponsorship company or Moboa Premier League itself, Premier League class, Premier League referees. I'm munya you can say sponsorship. Me almost koye Juma for 5 years. Through that, say through that, many experience in terms of the sponsorship. And and I am as I sit here, I have experience in terms of representing the athletes, in terms of their welfare and everything. In terms of the legal framework of the sport, through my sports law background, in terms of sponsorship, through my work with Fire Partnerships, and in terms of being a club owner and understanding problems that clubs come and acquire fast, solving those problems, Until at least 4 key areas in the game, I think I have experience there and I have the requisite knowledge there to be able to help Ghana football.
Where the only question I full up in the bear say, why do you want to become the FA president? ADNT and then upon some say obey Ghana G and I say GFA president, Ghana Football Association penny.
Macanum Pempi say in the 15 years now actively I've been involved in the business side of the game. My whole baby steps are some commendable, some there's room for improvement. Now me share na sebe uka adibi na pesa uka adibi na wo de wadwen nyina aba na leader no on believe in that vision na edumbre bia wo se wankasa wo fato ho so se wo be carry that vision me maka no pempi se sanka me hu obi a okura similar vision like me obetimi aye adwuma na se me na Yaw Amponsah as far as I'm concerned anka meja no support sa nipa no by ene de na oti aspirant bi ane ne be kasa bia camp bi om so na ya de adwuma no obetimi aye pa oni adwuma no pa na momro so anti onko di queue mu na queue no so maka se omo nkyere me ne odi kan ne otoso mienu ne otoso miensa na me hu ba bia medi because muntimi nka se ye queue na obi ase ono no di first doesn't make it a queue afen so brenya muntimi nyina ponachi with the wrong key so try so obi pono no obi emie obi gina wachi okura the right key wabasa obi o si o twen na me mesafo anu mu nkemu ansa na wo abetry because they know so how do you open the door at the end of the day osafo anu bukemu a agisi ebuko ni nyina enti no enu so ena na ya de usa onyiye se bi o say age a ene ke nyina enja ne nkodi alaji green search ena say queue so amefo sanka wa Ibrahim na edu ne so but nyankopon obia ne hyebre ode ma no yesi ya wo hobrempo na panyiniti ase
sure
enti no me no mahwe ehun se be bia ye wo e football no wo now say yesi e probia obetimi aboa ma ya restore the integrity of the sport yesi ehun obi oti can say grassroots football asiye onim or practical solutions. I'm sure say bebem into moving grassroots football, building a solid foundation for our football on which we build that superstructure of the league and blasters. And here will be a commercialization of the sport. I'd say. And here will be athletes and yet the players.
Principal actors.
Principal actors not say. And here will be the legal framework. And I say, I don't think so. You can go past Yaw Amponsah. And I may bump as a Ghana for football for and making use of all these qualities.
It may be can say football no koma mu and a one sa. Now you could free harbor number 12. And what is the state of Ghana football?
At the time, I said, me the two yare stroke.
Yeah, stroke.
I'm saying nipa bi anti I was just opposing it in terms of weakness and strengths. And okay, I can say stroke chiwa. Ufa be strong, ufa be weak. That don't make a car. Near strong about your football, and then you're weak about your football. No, I'm saying, I say, maybe you're weak, you know. So you're training and so on. About affected baby, strong. Ama, a better your cry. Many will say, me who Ghana football state and say, a dime beer is see, maintain beer, cracks be womb. Now, Omomuti Dino, no Omu who's a cracks womb. Now, I want to focus a day, a baby abomo, a baby abomo, a baby abomo, and I'm say, yes, na obieti mi aba no wa be kire cracks no na community ne say dan ye mungu, let's demolish it and build fresh. Na mom ti dan say no ubugu aye nya ba bi na nti ye ntinem kakaka ne renovate eno ena ma ba sa ban say ye mungu kra, let's dissolve the FA, let's build a new association and football for supported by FIFA. Say no, let's renovate it, let's reform it. Into reformation no na ye wo no na sabio oniam ahwegu a onya abotre no wahhehye into no ni hihye mu na ye wo no I say easy but to build it is a difficult task. Into me feel say we are still in the reformation, we are still in the renovation process.
Anka ba ye football politics mo anka ye hu say candidates e di omo ye enya do awini o anase de o ye incumbent o candidates ebia 2 years ahead no dey no policy document manifesto ni blueprint abeto say when na me ba meye wo said it no 2 years ago and the policy document by and ya new status ama ni me bia sesa but why revise document no say we from because the who first no enye ni
and content in the same but first one, no me and me designing here.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
The designers were questioning my designing skills.
Because we know any heavy part.
So I asked them to help. Naomi said, Brenya, we asked him, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. My main Mao, historical background, kakra, before I come to the main AE. 2001, you call finals of Under 20 World Cup in Argentina. The core of that team, Sule Muntari, Michael Essien, John Mensah, John Pencil, Adokwe Papo, Razak Pimpon, Derek Boateng, so on and so forth. Sa core no emerged from Ben Kofi and Abedi Pele's 5-year development plan. They were bold enough to take that call to Mali 2002 and got to quarterfinals. That is AFCON. So that call now no keep here Barreto they qualify to our very last Olympics in Athens. So I call now the boy a qualification to 2006 World Cup. Started by Barreto, continued by Djokovic. So I call now the call our very first World Cup 2006. So I call now the boy AFCON 2008. I did third. And now you winning under 20 World Cup and an emerging call back I call no and they call Angola 2010 finals and South Africa World Cup quarterfinals. What does this tell you? It tells you that if you plan, if you have a development plan and you have the commitment to that plan and you follow that plan, you succeed. You got 3 World Cups now, and maybe Phil said it started from 2006. No, it was Ben Kofi's 5-year development plan, and they laid the foundation. And you know, and who be here say nipa bia wo ya de a wo be planning now dey ato krata so. A year manifesto as far back as 2017 October me dey buy when I have a manifesto enye ne di kan mo be kai a seminar because we Cape Coast mo say nchofo ya number cast nana o manifesto na o yi me ka say enye problem if we say near my manifesto yi mu no at the time no na Owura Nyantechi was 1.5 years to go. I had said utimi yemu 10 and can ya can meet me abeto so it would have been a solid foundation. And I dream back for trim. Fast forward, manifesto here and Ghana FA election, your manifesto near the no, and then who's launching manifesto. I miss fanfares, huge fanfares, spending money to launch manifestos when some third divisions, second divisions don't even have footballs to play. But Nina no, make us so be unfunny the Emra. Nami winia. Papa e wo mu di adie mu no me ya den akamedie no ho ni enya one solid document to move Ghana football forward nti ene e mani je pa se omo nyina e dey ba e Ghana football ye yonti
yenko document ni mu o say my passion is football, you are my strength and Ghana is my pride. Nana Yaw Amponsah as a GFA person so ginyame na principles behind the manifesto way is built on.
The first preface is about my tagline because empowering the football people and decoding the football people tag. Football, football no. We need empowerment. Then be make say untimi couple. Na unko chinam na oba be ma we bet him. Obra vessels bebre sisi ho. Ada na unfa nipa ni nyina say wo jo vessel, brenya jo vessel, alan jo vessel, obi ba jo vessel. Ye nyina yen couple epo no so. And number no bia nkonkochene nam na obia ho nto no enti number 1 principle is me pese me boa football for no me show mo kena me created the enabling environment for them to be able to provide for themselves. And now decoding the football people tag no one will say football people no ye na frey ho sao but our perception no keep out a lot of people who could help us develop our game. In the last 1 month, I've come into contact with over 35 top CEOs in this country. They want to invest in football. There was one man, if he permits me to mention his name, Mr. Addison, who is the CEO of KYC, Quality Insurance. So our statistics here, I've spent $320,000 buying the software for my daughter who is studying in Belgium, football statistics. So I'm confirm back to Ghana, no yet on my boy football. No. If somebody is able to spend this amount of money on this, who say on to me and boy football. One thing he told me was, when I meet my colleagues, top businessmen, we sit round table. I did back high and say some of our children we've trained them abroad. Some Accra, omunim ye kro mumpo. Ye kro mubia na ye kwa ye. We would have wished say weekends you be fire man atena ye car mu say ye kwa akɔhwɛ ye krom team but e be den ye nyasa ni pay nyina ama be boa ye football no ne ye ne say oh wo de won ka ho na ye football people na papa Kwesi Ndum before I didn't see Kabasha Mina Sharks no a football person Moses Parker before I didn't see Kabasha football no a football person Abramovich before I didn't see Kabasha football no a football person Missy Yembie mu na obia ntimi embe contributing the quota. Ne tosu biom say na Amponsah meti hey na ene me decide say oh me football bi me koy oil and gas na me board chairman of Talo Oil uti baby a osi o na onim ball mu nti no me man nka ball mu asem. There are top CEOs, top corporate people are omo nim agro no ma omo de omo experience from the corporate world no and diverse parts of our economy no ebe boy football na ebetimi akọ anim ama ewie peye enti no ye empower ye ho ne masankofo no so mbeka ho ne mbie mu na nkoye se oh ye de ye nko a na ebetimi aka football mu asem because we need investment into our game. Now the key pillars are this manifesto is on AF3 restoring the integrity of the sport, developing grassroots football, and then commercializing the sport. When we say it has a brand association and as a sponsorship, it's a ubi person or then who be ball. No when you infrastructure. And it's a company person or then who be bata Ghana footballer. Ubusa no one. Me dem me ko bata mo no encontaminate me brand no ana. Enkofa enimguase bi embre me ana. Ansampo a waba se oh mfaso a menya wo ho se bia me ton me ye Coca-Cola na me ton e bia 1 million bottles in a month. Me dem ko bo mo a beton e bia 2 million. Before obedwen sa no pon the first no dwen say me dem ko bo mo na emfa enimguase embre me ana. Enti we need to restore the integrity of this sport. Na ka say the integrity of the sport ye wo niema ba ku mienu miensa bi a e create problems for the integrity of the sport. E bi ne saying refereeing activities. Ye wo kromu ha ye ka say integrity of the sport the bedrock is the uncertainty of results.
And also na football tone.
Because nobody can predict the result, yeah. It attracts you to come and watch. Now say fancy na ochina ko Olympics ne has. Unim did I say Olympics actually has 2-0. Obeko.
Debi.
But
dead match.
Dead match. But the uncertainty of results and na ema nkofoko stadium. For us to restore the integrity, we must ensure say uncertainty of results is the order of the day. After you maybe to say doping, which makes the game unfair. Kromu am sure crasi ya match am ya check doping that.
Premier League derby. Every international game.
I'm talking about the league itself.
You need doping center baby.
You need doping center baby. In the final say na tramadol la bay. Now obi akọ num tramadol, say bi obi akọ num we, no the ball. There's nothing to check. Then the chair say the players are competing on the same level. After so no uba maybe say hooliganism it affected the integrity of the sport because referees and referees in na be omoje bribe referee about home team obedu ye no fans are charging macho men and we near ebe kum wa ha ebe bum wa ha who said na ebe the team who just decides okay let me make sure they win na men come fie what am I say after so betting irregularities maybe affected the integrity of the sport because say you streamline the regulations to curb betting. Ube say and then ochina obi akwa ko hu obi ama na bibi kakra ko ja ho ne enhye esa na game no nye fair. Sa na ma we nyina no repel sponsors from coming on board. It's important say you better restore the integrity of the sport because sponsor be no a opese game or associated with na yakotwitu wa ha ochina yakopai weti wa ha until we need to restore the integrity
of the game
of the sport. Then I come to grassroots football. You see,
we talk about integrity of the sport. I mean, a question way. Then how then do you deal with the situation now? Ghana, there is this perception say, "Uko stadium no ko bobia, emre okrum ha encho, ufan hudi." Ebi okwana ya chi supporters no kwa no. The disciplinary committee of the AFN be kasem kwana di year to year no. Ne asem ne basa no ma for modi. In some jurisdictions, you must say FA need to be ban supporters and say, "Oh, mama, live ban. Won't you must stadium hebo obium." You must say state no prosecute such individuals. Krumano, state need detached from our sport. How then do we marry the state institution a police mandated by law to prosecute individuals? Our medium is some phone some time. Any FA no so the ethics be ye juma ama yetimia kebesanya mano in our games.
Papa, we your friend Richard Masters.
Okay.
Or the managing director of English Premier League and the acting CEO. Last February, meaning a meeting, na mebusa no say Richard edien na ma English Premier League such an economically viable entity sika woma such credibility. The first thing he said, he said, Yaw, emraye ejuma wa ha, irrespective of who you are. Say we Man U, we Man City, we Liverpool, we Arsenal, we Chelsea, we Tottenham. Emredi wa ediu. Yentimi football no is a subset of the country. Football laws must be situated within the country's constitution. Enti eba ne say na sebi me no tell brenya bo masoma ye bechewo.
Yeah.
Na ko bo masoma park there ye nchewo. We need to collaborate with the authorities to ensure say ye ma ye kind of saying emra ye adwuma ye cultural setting any certain practices enema mranti me adwuma because now many police for be man stadium e didn't come because you need to speak to such people to get an understanding of the problem. Asemba come kan any say obi edi etuatrasem stadium ya che no bo na club na oye supporter of no no officials edi echi aba no mo be pacho no be say but it shouldn't be about a chopper. But to curb hooliganism, I'll take this opportunity to explain one area me feel say one thing I feel say bit my idea curb hooliganism. So police in Nico Park fancy Tsunami Coronation Park a match to make sure security is intact. That's obi bu obi. That's a police in Nico Fia. He's still a policeman.
Sure.
Nothing changes in his status. Now, omo mudi to trust mo stadium no omo ya info. Normally they are unemployed youth within the community. Or money here. And out of frustration in here maybe I have said I want to implement or establish that stewardship program. We have stewards in the stadium. But can say many police for the Bay Juma. We are going to look for people, opinion leaders within the community. FNAB stewards made up of these young men in the community who are unemployed. And that's show I say, yeah, mama contract. Every match day, this is how much we will pay you. We will kit you, we will train you, we will give you security training to man the stadium. If so be there to trust them, now you lose your contract. One, dear to trust na obey you so now. They stay within the community. They have control within the community. Say we be di bonia, ni pani fie, ti match rama ya chino. So with the bonia, you've managed to convert them to use them for proper activity, thereby solving the problem. What did I make an say? And you know, stewardship is very important, but they must also be helped by the police. So we must do it in collaboration with the police. That is one way I feel say. And I feel say I'm running here, Juma. Edu. Police for and I say where they see or bomb. We need to look at the sports bill, which is going to pass into law. These are one of the key areas we need to ensure say it's enshrined in the sports bill.
Yeah, got the second pillar.
The second pillar is the commercial. Is the grassroots football. Well, the foundation of our football is grassroots football. Grassroots football, course, third division, second division, women's teams at the grassroots level. Benya ene obi sorry or say Segu academies in Aba. What's the difference between course and the academy? Academy is like a boarding school. Course is like a day school.
Sure.
I want to course,
Contest other man, imagine Shiran Combat perfecto.
Okoni school no man, no abone
ball.
Academy not compound or abone ball. Okoni school there. Na niama course football. Ema for say egu ne say pitches for me number one. In Kuala Lumpur course, any second division, third division. On ba mechanic say man be from team too. And I'm a mediani bindi. All they need is good pitches and the equipment footballs to play. Misano Ponayo grass pitches sing ene. And most of the pitches have been converted into offices, accommodation. A big cry grassless. A banner saying, let's take this very seriously. Me call Mampong. You can say it. Me too mre anu matches here. See another page in the tell Mampong. I spent $25,000 to convert it to this fantastic edifice. We back as $25,000. Ne boarding. Ukofa wen. Yes, ne boarding. But yet kromu ha muntie ni ye. And they call Brazil World Cup. Officials be quiet. Omo ntwa mo ticket.
omo ntua local transportation, omo ntua hotel, omo ntua aduane, omo ntua match ticket, omo didi free, omo je per diem. And so you sign down with $100,000 appearance fee. My goodness. Omo de benefit na nkwala na omo tigana na de football cap na monka. What stopped us from saying Sebrenya, you $25,000 for coming to Brazil for 2 or 3 weeks. 75 na kano. Yen fan see 3 of these pitches. Na komi u de yen fa udin ohini bampo brenya pitch. E wa shama. Na nkwala na oman ko bi no mo so benefiting from the World Cup fund. Edi empese min kuminya no. We need to develop grassroots football. And social African players, Ghanaian players, we cannot string 5 passes together and you think normal. The pitches now, players developing on it, and and pass the ball. Then pitch in Indian, player no or be pass the ball or share ball instead of looking at the target. Because on trusty pitch on the assassin is a ball no better baby was said that.
Also continue and with your passing. Yes,
Yentimin develop strikers because instead of looking at the target and shooting at the target or share ball or ball we answer the coin. All because of the development. Ayenya good pitches and develop it on. Until we understand these problems and make provisions for better than these pitches. Me see FNU me instance me check as gracia to the tune of about $500,000. Ama executive council for say munkodi no huna no me the better equipment, meto roller, meto grader, meto bulldozer. Na ye move from region to region at constructed pitches. Secondly, every district assembly has a common fund. Within that common fund, there is a sports element and a football component in there. If every district assembly can say, okay, football component is $20,000, multiplied by 254 district assemblies, about $5,050,000. MPBR or common fund. If we are able to make a good case to the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports, say we want to align our developmental agenda with you. Entino, mo common fund, mo de football component say $20,000. Mo kani nyinambum na mo yam form a committee to develop grassroots football at the constituency level. Multiply 275 constituencies by $20,000. That's $5.5 million. Ukabuma is not over $10 million a year. Pitch is being intimate. The same I want to say, you call AFCON. You the $6 million and the call AFCON. You buy a 1.7 or say, you call 2 account. Imagine how many pitches are. Sasikano beat me at the grassroots level. Now, near Yanni say, you call World Cup 2010. 9 years ago, my boy. Yeah. In Kolana, no medi 10 years old as of 2010 World Cup, and no medi saying
19.
I didn't know ready for Blasters. Into the World Cup sky Kunyano or South Africa. No say I'm fine developers and Kolana no medi 10 years, and then we expect said they'll be ready to play under 20, under 23, and Blasters for us to benefit. We need to plan. Grassroots football, me sure Adebakwa a hame, your omo grassroots footballer, omunya sika or that level. Your free baby training compensation and solidarity mechanism. So training akola at that level or sign the first professional contractor. So kebi wo FIFA etwa say e wo say eden.
Eco club no.
Eco club no ho. FIFA says a club no en chase say sika na within 2 years after 2 years I will say sika no eba federation for juvenile football development. And now make I say I have decided I'm going to set up a department within the FA. I beba clubs on chase training compensations, solidarity compensations. I beba grassroots football. I feel so no near unclaimed ones so no. If you find one eba FA will make sure say echo into juvenile football development. In the last 20 years, unclaimed training compensation about FA in the how have we accounted for that? Development fees are in the free FIFA EBA for juvenile football development. How have we accounted for that? And how have the grassroots people benefited directly from this funding? Food for thought. In grassroots football, a key. I'm going to train development coaches at that level. If you Kromo ha, say Obi anya chance anko bobo aburichira. That's the end of the person. To local players no more retire dwarfs, Kotoko has, Olympics, you know. And then you need to JJ. Why can't the FA bring coaching clinic programs here? Uko Brazil, FA no, I set up department of coaches, you know. The high foreign associations, a coach omo ade no magiska. I don't know yintimi fa because all the women to kwa we can bring the coaches from abroad. No mbra ebia na assemble sankrofo we omo ball no every time how many years because sometimes you can say oh omo ball enye omo sika omo go to omo coaching courses na ade abroche. But omo mutimi ko ball abroche no omo wo sika no. Obi how aball ha no retire. And sika no bi ni ho. I want to bring them together, get them trained, take them to the districts. Because I will say district be no for technical director back one. At the District Football Association, 254 technical directors at that level. So also who trainee be as physiotherapists per district. You have 254 physiotherapists. Football, no, and yet industry is not just about the players. You can train other departments and make sure that they go to the grassroots level. So as the FA president, I'm going to ensure the district BR, we have at least 5 people employed directly at the district level working. I think so. I've said every district football association, every regional football association should be a direct replica of the GFA. And you know,
national level, no?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you know, they are well equipped, well resourced. Now no make pro. Me busa RFA chairman be incumbent say. Sika any the momo for development
from the national
office. Say me say every month you allowance 2,700 Ghana cedis.
To run the RFA.
To run the RFA. And you know kambo mo it's about $6,000 a year. So omo kan omo asema omo yi omo botomu sika. And the boa teams in the boa football development. Uko omo officers are already ho.
Sure.
Brinya kromu ha blaster coach fie. Why na the man?
State.
Abain. Tina Abain my blaster coach. Big house. Abain ain't me ma RFBia one bungalow class I'm secretariat. But we can only get that done if we align our developmental agenda. FIFA say undue interference non pay, but promoting cooperation between government and the football association.
And you know this standard cooperation agreement between the government and the
because
FA.
At the top of the game we suffer for sponsorships.
Sure.
How much more the lower echelons? And I say, Ubenya, the government ready to corporate bodies be tax incentives. Then they'll be willing to support at the grassroots level. I'm saying we need to align our developmental agenda at that level. I'm saying, the next stage. Otherwise,
commercialization. Now, question the 500 questions so high. Give me some answers. Commercialization. I did about what be no say a di Ghana football. Nyapa. Resources sika agrono. How then do we brand agrono? I buy 20 sika man abemo na clubs na bi na de also buy more on kwano. What me aya more game na develop it.
In terms of commercial revenues, but football mono, there are various sources of revenue. Back here, player transfers. Back here, people going to the stadia. Back here, merchandising and selling of rights. Let's look at player transfers. Pempi, nipa we can say, oh, players does negu agrono. It's wrong. Of course, there are negatives with player exodus. That is minus. People trafficking, mundi 18 and for traffic rogue agents registered with the federation. Obiabo rakromu ha no atamu kola no family security tickets. No do mako go krobiso. No my stranded. Players we are quite stranded. Those are the negatives of exodus that we need to keep. Players going to countries that are not playing any good football.
And the fact that teams need to be torn being almost to me replace it.
Maybe. And only the negatives. But let's look at the positives. Our football economy is an export one, whether you like it or not.
Sure.
But you see, with every export economy, in terms of Ghana, timber, cocoa, gold, diamond, what are the complaints with it? Complaints in this say you too raw
near the core,
you polish. So we do not get the right value for money.
In terms of the value chain,
for us to get the true value of our players, what do we have to do? And maybe I'm going to say, I am going to enroll our leagues on internationally statistical, recognized statistical and video analytical platforms like Soccer Association, Insta Scout, Y Scout. Soccer Association, they might explain it what it does.
Yeah.
And I've said they're ready to do it for us for free. So it's something I can do today. Insta Scout, as a person, I have an MOU with them. They are ready to cover 900 matches. Insta Scout, statistics and video. They're ready to cover 900 matches in a season.
900
matches in a season, including Division 1 and Premier and Female Premier. Benya se obefre se bio manim obehu oba na obefre no na ho fama
se we siesie no ho
afa se wo frɛ no na obeba o hwe wo ho se na wo so aye den we siesie ho afa na ma no ba. So you need to package yourself to be able to attract. So once you attract the right fees, you say Kromua, how many players, percentage of players say to coin. At the end of the season, maybe a Premier League, we are tobacco. Now 35 players. Now tobacco. I don't know because I saw this negu wagrono. Because our ton has to ton. Let's look at it. It has to ton player back $1 million. House can decide say your firing is a quota replacement for $100,000. Firing is betting me a call. Division 2 be a quota replacement for $20,000. Division 2 no bet me a call. Codes be a quota replacement for $5,000. That's kind is trickling down. I want to see in my tenure domestic transfers reach $100,000. Me bought $1 million. We be say the ska kese na boy better na ya achieve that. You will kromu ha. And a Chelsea ton Manuel Clotte for $1.5 million. Recently, say one of his parents, maybe a ton player for $3 million. Meaning player no free promo call loan in Hungary. Within 4 months, now become an offer of $2 million for the player. Within 4 months, a day and a Hungary. They just packaged him well. They gave him a good stadium to play, good exposure, good atmosphere. The statistics were intact. The videos were there to prove. What in America I say? It is important we package our game well. Wafa, any right to dream any second division in terms of competition. Right to dream top player they be at $2 million. It Busa say Kotokone has $5 million. But you cannot blame Haas, you cannot blame Kotoko, because they are like heavens within a hell. I say wako urem no wako si dan first we dey obefa urem no wako ofie ho o tere America na say because statistical platform you are making Kotoko nko ntimi nko say o me Kotoko nti I want to enroll on it. Haas ntimi nko say me Haas I want to enroll on it unless the FA enrolls the entire league on it. Ultimately,
yeah.
Now let's look at Nkofua Enko Stadium. A trasem, no value for money. Say what ubi wo cost stadium na yere na ne ba mienu. Na wakona papa na ye penabona. Who say the family be TSN next time Enko Stadium.
Yeah, you come so mo semenko.
Ha, ntino at that instant the papa no pen we lose no. We lose 4 people. Masaka say clubs should learn from the political parties in terms of supporter engagement and reorganization. And this in the MPP I'm about that 92. And so muka some here rally every week our class sports stadium Kumasi sports stadium hobayema. And na house and Kotoko ntimi nyesa. Say Kotoko and has kase every season almost turn 1 season ticket per polling station. And how many season tickets? 29,000. Straight away. And I have said to the supported groups, any leaders say they should learn something from the political parties. How people feel part of the political parties. Now fans have been alienated from the clubs. So club no activities be a cause to be our fans in him. Even updating them through websites is a problem. So that's one area me feel say I was say yes. After so because stadium no could car, the person needs value for money. Ukutuya no jina no seat. Or brought another comfort of the room. Half of that money will be EP your matches bear 3.
Sure.
But we also need regulations. Maybe who you care? and now England, there's no way Obinya 3 o'clock kickoff on
live
Saturday.
football,
Live football, actually.
Yeah.
It's banned.
And until a match of the day, 10 p.m.
Exactly.
A month for him. It's been on for 20 years. They be a month for her.
Oh, yeah, then I just illegally through
links be online sites.
But pass a TV, you be at 3 o'clock. Almost England, no, we Ghana. 3 o'clock, me be in the bed will be Aqua Stadium. The next thing is fixture scheduling. Meti hey, Ebia, Meti Accra. Minya Olympics a measure. Because me yabo, minya house a measure. Minya Interallies a measure. Minya Ebia, Liberty a measure. Who the Liberty ne house ne Interallies matches in our the same time.
In 3 p.m.
Me divide them. But se ubo Olympics bo Friday. Meet me akoshe. Me kroya revenue beba. France Interallies bo Saturday. Me kroya meet me den. Akoshe.
Has boss
Sunday met me akoshe.
Liberty
Monday met me akoshe. To me one individual when ya scarf from home 4 times in a week into the economy. Anamebua.
Sure.
So we need to schedule our fixtures properly. We also need to change our fixtures not to compete directly with the EPL. Which is Spanish La Liga. You know, this only match is very late. Because they realize that they cannot compete with the EPL. So scheduling
for global audience. In the end, over there 3-4, everybody 7-8.
Exactly. Scheduling is very important.
Now, scheduling, it may fixtures in kwa na in this so. Yeah, but that Premier League ABA September. Na man so training to 20. Ya shasiye ABA December.
I know Mebaho.
And nobody then my son
I know Mebaho because I will move from there. Afi, say player transfers. ABA window be an bit atom player. But Kotokobo you can say Champions League ni. You who ni pay eden. Eshe. And only a revenue about week in week out. And you see a Nico that's attracting, but we have to attract people. You see, a stars now attracting growth, and stardom is created. Sabi eti Bosuo became wa e be recognizing. But Zlatan Ibrahimovic fires this year now Cristiano Ronaldo be abedin. So we need to create stars. But how do you create stars when player obo fanase bia kotoko na has ogina kiu mu todokono supporter no so gina kiu mu todokono oba go to so ko no. You can walk in England a whole year, you not meet one EPL star on the street. What am I saying? I was say yetimi create stars by taking good care of them.
It's a hip hop ni hip life artist who come here. Ubetimi na area kron na ada.
Exactly.
Because all the no say the or chebe Bosuo bia obetua go he no.
Until you see a crack players ni investing in their welfare, we can make stars out of them. One critical area, me pese clubs in it in a contract structuring of our contracts. It's part of my reform proposals, but it is linked to the commercial aspect of the game, so I'll speak about it. Yeti kromwa, bon say, your free BB sign-on fees. For me, being an intermediary agent for 10 years is mythical. It has no basis. Say play a free kromwa, say oko ebia. Sweden, Akoboboa. So you see, you offer no buy so contract. $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month. 60,000 a year. That's the end of it. Young agents in the bill or it make us so African boy also just be bill fee. They be a salary advance 2 months. They share the rest, over 10 months period. But Kromuha, in fact, permit me to use ABA House again. House person sign 5 players. Almost transfer fees. ABA 20,000 Ghana cedis. It's immediately or to saying fancy be 300,000 cedis. Immediately 30,000 cedis. Immediately 1.5 million for transfer fees alone. Players in Ankasa say omoje
50,000.
30,000 again as sign-on fees, whatever it is, or enticement fee. Another 1.5. Now has a promising player and every month make sure it be 1,000 Ghana cedis. Because why spending so much upfront, Bosuo me so untimi ntua neka player no so g 30,000 na be akotoka Bosuo me so na sa eyini mba untimi entina afi na dwen untimi maintain ne car pressure untimi performing. But the same player who the calculate say oji Because some player no 30,000 cedis a month sign-on fee. Now I'm on 500 cedi in po every month. That comes to what, $36,000 cedis. That's about what, $7,200. The same player and by abandoned contract in Ghana, who are called Ethiopia, so $500 a month, which comes to $6,000 a year. Sedenti. The reason is that when him say $500 in every month, but or less. And you know, I have said I'm going to make sure there is an FA standard contract, taking out that mythical sign-on fee, making sure there's a minimum wage structure. It's 1,000 cedis and a work contract more. The club is not overburdened, so they can pay. I best stop your players from going to all these areas. Clubs are not where they are. Commercialize.
Bosuo propose said on called man ebia 30,000 signing fee. No, that is the true value of the player, and you spread it through the duration of his contract. And to be breaking down, be an obenya crab 2,000 a month. I know you're much more better saying with this kind of man Marco Dia we have na pressure.
Exactly what I'm saying. Into the fancy player no salary, 1,000 cedis a month. A year is 12,000.
12,000.
So bit make say okay, man. 2,000 as salary advance every month for the next 10 months. We want 1,000, but we have to ensure say club per regulation when you play a 3 months or a free player to go, and you still pay the full duration of the contract. When we enforce the law, it's going to work. Player now over 1,000 cedis a month. You know, be a university. What about Happy FM? Happy FM mano 1,000 cedis a month. Waji. So player no koni no happy no say has assigned also 1,000 cedis a month. Or a willing class one salary advance of 2,000. You know, get some sign. No way. Or man sign. We have to take that burden off the clubs and make sure that the player welfare is also maintained. Through enactment of regulations that will help both parties. Commercialization is all. We can merchandising near there. Say club no. Who fans now tone. Near my mom replica just in the. But if you don't attract them, I'm one example. Maybe a Fire Rangers. I've decided say nipa because I want to match. Tell me for example about 10 home matches. We be decided about 10 home matches. Now 5 CD kura. The whole 10 matches in your bet you are 50 CDs. 50 CDs. Maybe I'm person ton replica jersey. Man 50 CDs. What do I do? It man replica jersey and they say J100 CDs replica jersey. So we show home matches free.
I don't know. What for ticket? Just wasn't for ticket.
So we need to come up with innovative ideas, ways to get people to the stadium. That way you can even sell season tickets. Throw it. You know, so by 20,000 fans, some are willing to buy replica jersey. Omuntia gate fee. Nipa no nya towi one betua gate fee when you seek already. And the teams in those jurisdictions, you know, one bus stadium when you seek from you because they sell season tickets. So we need to come up with what innovative ideas to commercialize the sport. But one key thing is branding. Sponsors are part of commercialization. Sponsor bar or attracting area, maintaining that sponsor is very important. You know, who sponsors I music football more. Almost a year free. As far back as 2005, 2006. Now go for I think $5.5 million and they shame.
Yeah.
About Glow, I'm about 3 million. About GMPC about 3 million. Nina dollars so. We use cano and other sectors of the economy. Why have we not been able to maintain these sponsors? One thing is the integrity issue. No? They don't want to be associated with us because you see, the Transparency International, Eka said there's corruption in a certain jurisdiction. The corruption perception index.
Yeah. They didn't know found.
But in the past, what I've realized is that the FA didn't care about perception that much. Oh, we say corruption, corrupt. Say na corruption. Any car, refer ball so of our own day. We've heard all that comments before. Any bench, refer ball of our own bench. We've heard all that before. We need to be transparent. The only way you can break the gap between corruption perception and the actual is through transparency. See, code GMPC here, 10 pitches, never cost $1 million. Why should we take the money from GMPC? they can construct the pitches and transfer to us. So it's kind of a so we can get somebody from GMPC
manage that account.
No, to be part of the committee that expends the money, so that the person can report back. It will be here. The crowd someone could this kind of the person can report properly, and the sponsor will stay. The other thing, you lose sponsorship. Ambush marketing. That's a brand association. I'm against say happy. Sika to broadcast GPL. Ube station be mom go to yes cannot be no more commentary. Feeding on your association. So I'm going to set up an anti-ambushing task force to ensure say sponsor Biano is getting leverage, getting value for money. People are not feeding into the brand association. That way we protect them, and we must enact laws, anti-ambushing laws, in collaboration with government to protect rights owners who pay money for this. Rights.
Okay, wait, my miss a question. Any football, it's about TV rights. The English Premier League, last time I checked, 4.4 billion pounds.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, for a bar, no agent, edge 25%. In some cases, any club now or mobile ball. No. How then do we make sure say any ubiko fast ownership a bar? And yet the amount that was a club they benefited from no and yet case can only car. In some cases, if you are company that if I say I am paying your commission, and as a company now holding about your commission, no, it doesn't affect the sum, the total sum of the contract. How then do we deal with this? Ne football ne nyama clubs not benefited from the actual sponsorship ever.
Asembisa for be asembi pono. Recently, me engaged sponsor be huge sponsor who is ready to sponsor our Premier League or say I'm ready to sponsor goal of the week, referee of the week, man of the match, like all manner of sponsorships. I don't know propose you, but say one thing, I'm sponsor the previous administration was that, and I'm quoting, or see if you are on one wafre, if you are the powers that be, I didn't come out say I want to sponsor this. Or why will be free the same establishment? If you say, oh, if any partner go home president table, so say president is discussing this deal with the man. Or anani obiaba, or so me free GFA. Me say me know bekasa about sponsoring this thing. Say me pese.
Okay, walk in.
No, the conversation is already going on Abia between the president and
working, no commission.
What I say, but Obi person offer Abia president actually without the president knowing.
A commission.
First of all, the deal naba. To also happens in the same deal. I say I'm not interested. One other thing, okay, I don't want to go there because of legal issues. But you see, if you are president of an association, you need to keep your eye on the ball. Yes, as an will be brave, bet me around you. Ne do nyana unim. And one thing that, this one I can talk about because it happened in number 12. One thing he mentioned was third-party companies finding their way into contracts. He said he detests that because you've agreed terms. After contract, there is a new element introduced that he is not aware of. He does not want any brand contamination. What am I saying? So it is something we need to win ourselves of. And if you are the president, and when I'm the president of the FA, I'm going to ensure, say, there is some, confidentiality in terms of how people get access to documents to go and contaminate negotiations. What's in American? It is something that we need to pay attention to. And so, as I was saying earlier, if we are able to win ourselves of the integrity issues, if we're able to be transparent enough, we're able to publish our accounts, we make sure it's okay, an independent audit body is auditing our accounts, and we are publishing our accounts annually, then people can come to appreciate, say, we are transparent, and people will rush to associate with us.
Yaw Amponsah presidential hopeful in the upcoming GFA presidential elections. Now, I'm saying no, Edin Kumoy Obeki ne manifesto and the amount for delegates to Obama na wo be yano. Where quickly me home point is be ha. Ope say oh yeah, what friend proposed projects. Construct an ultra-modern national teams training center to serve as a training base for all national teams. to establish an ultra-modern sports medical center within the training facility, to implement one league center, one ambulance policy through effective fixture scheduling, and to establish a football museum to preserve our rich football history and culture. It is also to serve as a learning center, library to generate revenue for the JV. Establish a football educational center in collaboration with Football Business Academy, FBA, to offer training education to football administrators and industry players. Acquire equipment to construct and renovate training pitches of clubs to reduce costs. Where are some of the key projects our person we say funding sources no away.
Okay. Brinya, yanko first one, the training base. Because Serbia a few years ago, me call National Team Training Center, which is a 5-star hotel. Almost see. We some years can from say World Cup and UEFA Euros participations can be a buyer and UEFA ball mokakra and almost see almost a cost you 12 million euros. And one national teams in a base and outsiders a hotel and a pitches come home. The outsiders a better home, the beer go for holidays say generate revenue. But me catch me in the last 10 years. From 2009, Sika Abaya say on Black Stars camping hotel.
A boss rupa.
A bit messy BBC and 90 messy.
A bit messy.
Abroso. I have also approached 3 hotel chains. Yet, Oko Tekia, Oko Antalya, a place called Antalya, and Beleka. Over 50 hotels. Are lined up along the coast.
A holiday destination.
Our teams in Honomoko camping. And they are interested in joining hands with us to build something like this, so they can also generate revenue. For myself, the Saiho, other national teams in Bedaho,
sure,
clubs in Kodaho, and generate revenue. And we need to plan ahead. Say, Sikana debia editia hotel ma blast star for no. Let's collaborate with our buying. Say loan, Kromo Famaye. Near fancy BB in collaboration with a hotel chain and BB. What you say? Ebia buy my 5 million. Ebia Alisa. Bet me the ebia 3 million account. Near see Bibisa na Alisa running. Na blasters in your day, any other national teams in your day. And soon to me in your day and benefiting from it. Within that facility, I want to set up a medical center, the orthopedic center. Where you see a frail player under 17, under 20 years, man, MRI, bra. No, I got 37, no, I got 1,000 Ghana cedis. I'm 37 for now your MRI. Now the aba. How much does an MRI machine cost? So if you cannot buy an MRI machine, set up a small clinic. Now players in the clubs, and buy your medicals for her. MRI, ho yenyeska. Now outside the scrum buy your MRI, ho yenyeska. Is this rocket science? When I say I will establish one league center, one ambulance policy. Obviously, hey, we done a new and I offer ambulance 64. When we don't need 64 ambulances, I said through effective fixture scheduling. Example I made before, no say. Intala is about Friday at Grand Sports Stadium. Ambulance di me wo. Yeah. Sa ambulance kona Olympics boss Saturday. On me wo. Say tema you football on Sunday or tema ambulance no on me tun ko tema. Say ha se bo Monday on me bo back. I'm back remember ye. Say ambulance Kumasi Sports Stadium. Na kotoko boss Saturday. No wo wa. Sunday as go to ball obo say ambulance need me to enko. All you have to ensure is that ambulance is present. Me can say kromo and Yamia Dumna players in Wood Bia. Me 2009 has tema youth. Me fa as me mens. Me na me call back so call time no too much. A drive in to I think Lagoon Clinic.
Lagoon Clinic close to a stadium, yeah.
Na me kono say me ambulance. Go for mama chance. The boy na collapse. That day, Jojo Bossman collapsed, Chastela collapsed. Obi Ohwe match ni bia be kaya.
3 players collapsed in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Me na me call back so far no too much. He almost died. Intino nyame adom keke. And can't we outsource that? We have a company that will buy the ambulance. See, tend to move around that. We pay them. It's all about negotiating and lobbying. Obiti baby I will say better 64 ambulance. And I say. It's not about that. It might needs to be. Maybe I'm preempting, but I'm going to say it. I approached a sponsor after observing and touring, and I'm realizing say, "Uko bronga half, any northern regions, Division 1 clubs, for instance, they spend an average of 8,000 to 12,000 cedis a month on transportation alone. And not only a low estimate. Because the distance is there, even from Tamale to West, about 4 hours. So it's kind of Mutu in Fasobia, and this is a sponsor who has a fleet of over 150 buses. And I'm catching and say, listen, a car clubs no ball on buses and your modiano. If you can help us get buses, the FA guarantees on their behalf. Now, Sikano Mutuego, no Mutuano monthly, over 3-4 years, they will own the buses. And he was like, this is a brilliant idea, I'm willing to do it. Oh, really? Let's be innovative. With the Fred Wasunta, Fred Paga Crocodile. Yabo NC competition, I make it chance. The team is also on transportation board. And it's true. It's expensive. For one trip, put me spending 6,000.
Interesting, I'm the national.
Zone now, no.
But it's not a zone and national.
Exactly.
So you can imagine if they are playing nationally.
Exactly. And now imagine say player who free one not sprint them. Eba Kenya say abebo ball do ya 2 hours no ball.
So a burger football Premier League home 207 no the fear.
A punishment. So let's use innovative ideas. Let's commercialize this, but let everybody benefit. I have said, say, Brenya, you don't have to be my friend to benefit from my administration. What am I saying? Say me konya sponsorship. For $10,000 for all Division 1 clubs, which comes to $480,000. Bit Makaso ask for Palm Oyemi opponent in Temayu Funyebi.
Debbie.
No. So let's look for somebody who can bring in these sponsorships. Somebody who can win the association of the integrity issues. And if you are a club CEO, if you are a club team manager, the more revenue that comes to the club, the more comfortable you become. I've always had a dream of having a Premier League club in Ashama. Ashama for almost ball. Now me can say teams na what temano and me chief of staff Abagado Beckham Ohasembium. They are not benefiting enough from the communities around Tema. Ashama almost ball pa. Boom, almost ball pa. Afenya almost ball pa. Because they used to have a Premier League club. Pram almost ball pa because they used to have a Premier League club. You can attract these constituencies by deciding to say, "Ne, I'm dance professionals. You could train you at Shama Roman Park the whole week. I want you to be training. By the time I'll be training you, you win some lovers who follow you to the stadium to watch you.
Sure.
The following week, you can decide that okay, me go training or pram for 3 days. You win some people. The following week, you can go to Afenya. By the time you realize, you know what, attractive people from all
these position,
suburbs,
brand position.
And before you realize it, they'll be following you to Tema Stadium.
Okay. What the final words? Then I'll catch the delegates now. Infrastructure time no is fast spent.
Football family, as I like to call you. Mesen timubium. Your football no money baby a free baby abedu, and I'm more vision of where you want football to go. You have the pictures in your eyes. You have the dream. I was saying who say yenya obia obetimi abua leading to that destination. It's not just about manifesto and the policies therein. It's about obia or ye committed to the vision, to what is in the manifesto. And I say yanchro mra. You must have commitment to it. Yenya obia onye pesemin kuminya. Yenya obi obe president anu kwani club. And I will say winning league. Makasa, I will separate the league from the FA to make it autonomous, so that that conflict of interest will be settled and there will be free and fair league. Yenya obi a legal framework na ase, so that we can develop our policy direction on that legal framework. Yenya obi a international synergy connections or betimi de ekukudam aba. And yenya obi a sebi oba onimuwo you benefit. Obi beba obeka jo say otumamia me free play a national team. There are about 64 clubs. So free be a play a national team wa. Wodi e bekomu ana. Me kasa ankyerɛw. Me free the right player to the national team. Na the team ko turn 1 million about have 200,000 replacement wo ho. Ko wo de no ko near to 200,000. What happens to no they worth 1 million? And you know, football for Miss Remo, my ni na ho. Na yen sisa game num na football nye adwuma wo ye wo se udi hia. Adwuma wo ye wo se obuo ba wo ho. Ene obi oyi football bia na yere o problem. Aden.
Skani na chop on the football for no.
Se be one wo yere ne wo mami enu kura tifie. Eti sen na wa fa nkofo ma be 30 se wo hwe mo. Sika ma abambebu. Ena football na ye frɛ nti untimi nka se wagyae. Ye nyina ye jai be 1,000 times in our head. But untimi njae dia mum ye nya ni ye. Nano His Excellency na do ka se ogu galamsey no enu pa ye illegal. Emebunu fan kontima se ye mpene em ye ngu no na nkampese football. Se ya nhwe ne ya nsesa ye football no. Nya anya manfo so amem. Da che bedi edok no kwa. Ti no monto mame. Mama me just 4 years. Ebi akohoda o. Mama ko oma ye bia amoba mumuso mo. Still worship ay de mo. Nyomo de ye. So no mo blaster management committee chairman, no mo nche, no mo vice president, no mo nche, no mo work on books and books, no mo nche. No mo nche no mo be any different. Ye muso mo, se leader na no mo kasa che na no ntie, ana no mo ni kasa bi o mo ka che no. Na me se mo ma me 4 years. Na me nye Ghana football, na nye krabehwe. Se 4 years in manya mo de mu ntumi. But mo ma me chance. You have nothing to lose by trying me. But you have everything to lose by going back to the old ways. Thank you very much.
We na Yaw Amponsah o se